Good morning, Cowboys Nation. Another week, another surprising outcome, right? So I was getting ready to go to the gym and I was like, let me stop and make a quick video because I have some thoughts that I want to get out. So this is going to be a short video, but it's brought to you by the letter L and the number 30. Now the letter L is obvious for certain reasons. Obviously the loss that happened yesterday, the Cowboys falling 28-25 to the Baltimore Ravens. But it also stands for the words little and late, as in the phrase that's been going around since about 6 o'clock yesterday of too little, too late, referring to the Cowboys' attempts to come back late in the game. And it's an attempt that was almost successful, right? But when I started thinking about that phrase and I started listening to some of the things that were coming from the sound, the post-game sound yesterday, it really brought to mind another situation that too little, too late could refer to. So I'm listening to Mike McCarthy, I'm listening to Dak Prescott, I'm listening to Micah Parsons, and I'm hearing things about professionalism, about guys needing to do their jobs, about them needing to focus on the right things and not dwell on the wrong things. And it brought me back to the conversation that Micah Parsons had with CeeDee Lamb after the Green Bay loss last season, when Micah Parsons brought CeeDee Lamb on his podcast, and they were talking about, they didn't use the word front runners, but in so many words, Micah Parsons addressed the fact that them winning hid a lot of the things from them that they needed to work on. And so I'm just like, okay, if we ended last season with that awareness, what is going on to where this season, for some reason, it's not being addressed as promptly as we would all hope for? So yes, too little, too late on the field yesterday, but we might also be looking at a situation where it's too little, too late in terms of them addressing some of the things that they need to address in terms of just team chemistry, interpersonal relationships, and them taking responsibility and accountability. That's another word that was going around a lot, especially in Micah's sound. And I'm sorry, I'm moving around. My arm is getting tired. But so yeah, too little, too late, and a really disappointing loss. Now, the number 30 is being brought to you on this video for another reason. So I'm going to throw a couple of things at you. So this is why this video is called Early Insights. So one of the insights is 35.3%. That is the number of tight window, or the percentage, I should say, of tight window pass attempts by Dak Prescott yesterday. According to Next Gen Stats, this was his highest rate of tight window pass attempts in a game over 6 seasons since week 4 of 2018. Next Gen Stats went on to say Prescott struggled on tight window throws against the Ravens, completing 5 of 18 such pass attempts for 66 yards. He had more luck finding open receivers as the Cowboys mounted a comeback during the fourth quarter, so on and so forth. We kind of know how that went. Now, there's one more reason why the number 30 is bringing this video to you. So these are some numbers that were gathered at the end of last season. So it's not taking into account anything that we've seen in this season so far, but I still feel like it's significant. So as of the end of the 2023 season, these are some statistics related to the Cowboys' rushing impact on Dak Prescott. In other words, the run game that everybody is talking about, right? So when the Cowboys have 30 or more rush attempts in a game, Dak Prescott is 53-7. When they have less than 30 rush attempts, Dak Prescott is 20-34. That is a big difference. Now, when it comes to the yards, when the Cowboys have 100 or more rushing yards in a game, Dak Prescott is 64-17. When they have less than 100 yards, Dak Prescott is 9-24. That is my cue. I didn't charge my lights before I started this video. Like I said, I was getting ready to go to the gym. But anyway, let me finish this up. So, considering all that, now, just putting this out there, last night, the Cowboys had 16 rush attempts and right around 51 rushing yards. So right at half of what statistics say Dak Prescott needs in order to be successful. So we got to start asking ourselves, well, I guess we don't have to ask ourselves. It's not our problem to solve, but it's understandable for the question to be raised. Why are the Cowboys not doing more to get this run game going? And what is it going to say for Dak Prescott and for the potential success of this team if they don't get the run game going? So later on tonight, we'll go more in depth on all of this. There's going to be a Mike McCarthy press conference today. We'll talk about the sound from the players. We'll talk about what Mike McCarthy has to say. And maybe we'll get into a few numbers because we got to turn the page quickly on this. Giants game is coming up on Thursday, and there's a lot to say about what the Cowboys could be facing against that team as well. So I hope y'all have a good day. It's Monday. It's been pouring rain here in Frisco. And you know what they say about rain? It brings cleansing energy that I feel like all of us could use right now. So I hope y'all have a good day. Get your week off to a good start. This is Jazz Monet. I'll see y'all later. Right now, I'm out.